You've tuned in to Lore Bytes, the show dedicated to whetting your appetite with bite-sized lore from our favorite games. This week we're diving into Dauntless, a game created by Phoenix Labs and published by Epic Games. Today, I aim to answer these three questions. What is Ramsgate? Why was it founded? And why do Slayers deploy from there? I hope you enjoy the show.
We should be seeing this city any minute now. On an approach course to Ramsgate. Smell that fresh Ramsgate air, eh? But don't spend too much time enjoying it. Cat needs every Slayer to get back in the fight as soon as they're able. And you've proven you're up to the task. Everyone in Ramsgate is looking for her to coordinate the response to this behemoth surge. And that doesn't leave any of us a lot of downtime. She's already gone ahead to the plaza. So meet her there as soon as you can. Off you go then, and keep that chin up. You'll be a full-fledged Slayer in no time.
The raucous sound of celebration booms inside the Ramsgate Tavern. Everyone is cheering and raising glasses to the Slayers who bagged a behemoth that had claimed the lives of a skyship crew. The heroes tell the tale of their hunt, tracking the beast, narrowly dodging death at every turn, and going in for the kill. A Slayer stabs a long, savage fang-like dagger into the table, roaring in triumph. The tavern explodes into cheers and a fresh round of drinks. The hunt isn't over. Not by a long shot, but tonight, the city is safe, and their friends have been avenged. Almost a century before Katerin Sorrell would train Slayer recruits from her home base in the frontier town of Ramsgate, the legendary explorer Captain Ulrich Moss discovered the ram, named for its shape, which resembles a ram's horn. When viewed from above, it was the first stable island chain found in centuries. While the interior island clusters like Ostia and Avalania had long formed the center of what passed for civilization in the Shattered Isles, expansion was only just becoming a priority in the near millennium since the upheaval broke the world. On the largest of the Ram's Isles, Moss established a makeshift port for his expeditionary ships. Since the big island had not been fully scouted, he ordered the hasty construction of a temporary wall around the tiny new settlement. The heavy reinforced portal that led through this wall to the rest of the island gave the place its name, Ramsgate. Within months, Moss had sent back word to his business partners and other allies in St. Avalane. This outpost had the potential to become the busiest port on the frontier, and a busy port required busy people to live and work there. Settlers, in short, were needed to keep the home fires of Ramsgate burning while Moss and his expedition of discovery continued their work to map and connect the many disparate cultures of the Shattered Isles. Needed to build the infrastructure that would support an influx of even more settlers down the line. Needed to support the Slayers who could clear the big island of any behemoths might dwell there and the surrounding isles. Anyone looking to explore the frontier will eventually find themselves in Ramsgate. Its position at the edge of the civilized world makes it an ideal launching point for Slayer expeditions and numerous other explorations. As a frontier town, Ramsgate doesn't offer the luxuries of a more established city, but its pioneering nature has attracted some of the world's most skilled smiths, scholars, and fighters. Out past Ramsgate, the frontier begins. Here, behemoths have begun to appear in larger and larger numbers, stripping islands of their aether and leaving them to drift into the unknown abyss below. While not much is known about the frontier's furthest reaches, cartographers have mapped the zones closest to Ramsgate. The closest by far is the sheltered frontier. Its gentle climate and small behemoth population makes it a favorite training ground for new recruits. Beyond that, the monstrous Verge challenges new Slayers with tougher behemoths and more unusual terrain. Nashers, quillshots, and other behemoths have been sighted on many islands that drift in this range. What lies beyond these closer reaches is less understood and almost certainly more dangerous. Here's an excerpt from the memoirs of first wave settler Valor Brass. There we were, the first real settlers in this part of the Shattered Isles, eager to expand into the frontier. We weren't explorers or slayers or even wayfinders, not most of us at any rate. We were just people ready to put down roots in a new place far from the politics and inter-island conflicts of the interior. So what if that new place was a small cluster of wooden shacks and sturdy tents? Or if that place was surrounded by behemoth-infested islands? We were going to make this new outpost our home. It isn't the best place for a city. Rugged mountains, fierce winds, and rain more often than not. But it is home. Ramsgate is the furthest settlement and best endeavor to make a beachhead into behemoth territory. The only way to win this fight is to take it to the behemoths. Artisans, merchants, and warriors from all over the Shattered Isles came to Ramsgate not because it would be easy, but because they knew that they could make a difference. Here is where the war would be won. Many cut their teeth in the wilderness, exploring uncharted islands, fighting behemoths, and retrieving valuable goods and materials from their forays. Many never make it back, but those that do bring back hope. Ramsgate stands as a symbol to the rest of the Shattered Islands. It is pioneering, it is bravery, it is strength, it's home. Ramsgate was founded as an expeditionary port, initially created to aid in expansion and exploration. Today, it serves as a base of operations for slayers, scholars, and explorers, aiding in the further discovery of what the Shattered Isles have to offer. Since it's the closest port to the frontier, slayers launch their hunts from Ramsgate. So whether you're a new slayer or a master, Ramsgate is the central hub for everything. From your weapons and armor to your bounties and quests, you'll find it all in Ramsgate. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Lore Bytes. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like. If you have any theories or ideas for upcoming Lore Bytes, leave them in the comments below. If you don't want to miss a single bite, you should hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and select all notifications. If you want more of my content, I stream over on Mixer 5 days a week, Monday through Friday at 5 PM Eastern Time. The link is in the description. Until next time, stay well rested, friends.